Well, fresh produce, it is more challenging to provide to food pantries because, of course, it is perishable. But a new collaboration among local organizations will help eliminate some of that stress. And if you like to garden, you can all get involved.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, here to tell us more about growing a gift garden is SNAP Ed educator Taylor Lusher and horticultural educator Emily Swihart with the Illinois Extension. Ladies, thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure.
Yes, of course. So, Taylor, talk more about this collaborative effort. Sounds like a great program.
Yeah, so we're super excited about this. The idea really started to get going when we were thinking about, you know, the rising costs at the grocery store and how the need is so high. And when we tend to think about folks who are food insecure, we tend to think it's a far off place, but it's actually in our community. Roughly 19,000 folks in Rock Island County are food insecure.
Wow.
And that stats from 2022, so we can only assume that that number's gone higher.
Yeah.
And folks are always wanting access to healthy foods too. So this project kind of came together, and it seemed kind of like a no-brainer for all of us to partner together and make this happen.
Yeah, and speaking of partners, talk about who all is involved in this project. Of course, yourself and Illinois Extension, but there's quite a group of you.
Yeah, so we have University of Illinois Extension, and actually the project kind of came to be where we were having internal conversations about, you know, creating some type of formal system for donation. And we got an email from Anne from Tapestry Farms, and they were having conversations too, and wanted to loop in Iowa State Extension and Riverbend Food Bank. So all of us together were like, well, we can have way more of an impact if all of us band together. So yeah, here we are.
Yeah, I think this is a topic that's top of mind for many people, many organizations. So Taylor, kind of give us a broad idea of how this project works.
Sure. So basically, we know that this is already happening, where backyard growers and farmers are donating excess produce to food pantries. We know this is happening, but we were really hoping to get some type of structure behind it so we can figure out, you know, evaluate and weigh produce and see how much is actually going to the pantries with this. So basically, if you're an experienced gardener or if you're just getting started, we have our horticulture team and Tapestry Farms all have experts in growing as well. So anyone who'd like to get involved is more than welcome to. We have a nice flyer here with some information on next steps.
We'll be sure to get that on our website as well, so that people can find that easily. Emily, we want to loop you in. You know, we get to talk to you often here on the show, and of course you have some great advice for folks that maybe want to be involved, want to help out, and you don't have to be like a seasoned professional at gardening. Okay, you can be new at this.
Oh, absolutely. You're like, yes, like you mentioned, I come on here and usually we're talking about our home landscape or like looking at things that we want to do. And I want to invite your viewers and use this platform that you guys have graciously shared to invite people to think about our neighbors as we head into gardening season. And like Taylor said, you don't have to be an experienced gardener. You don't have to have a large garden to do this. We can have a big impact with a few plants in our vegetable bed or in our perennial bed. I crunched a few numbers. I just wanted to like demonstrate the impact that we can have as a community to help our neighbors. So if 100 of your viewers, 100, that's all I'm looking for maybe, planted, let's say a tomato plant. One tomato plant produces about 10 to 15 pounds of tomatoes. Everybody donates all of those tomatoes. We have 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of food given to our neighbors.
That's amazing.
Peppers, similar, produce the same. Cucumbers, similar. And these are plants that we're probably growing already, or we want to be growing. And so I want to invite viewers to register, because in addition to kind of collectively helping our neighbors, we're going to provide some resources. By registering, we'll be sending some emails, we'll be doing some educational videos that we'll be sending you first.
That's great.
How to harvest, how to grow, you know, different websites or different resources, answering questions.
That's wonderful.
So people aren't alone in doing this. This is really a community of people that are going to be helping to support those in need.
Yeah, and you know, we talk to you all the time about, you know, you don't have to be experienced like you said, but you have master gardeners that can really help people along in this process.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a volunteer group of master gardeners who are extremely well trained and extremely passionate about helping the community. And so they we called it a horticulture helpline. And the phone number is on our website, and you can submit questions either calling in or you can submit questions online, and they will get a hold of you for like one-on-one counseling and answering your very specific,
which is amazing,
personal questions. And so, like I said, we're here to help. We've got a lot of different resources available that we want to share with the community because
it's a
there's
great
such
initiative.
need.
Yeah.
It is great. And Taylor, before we run out of time, I want to do a quick mention that this can go beyond our local community.
Yeah.
Of course, that is our focus today, is helping our neighbors and friends. But tell us about Find Food Illinois for anyone.
Yeah, so
need it.
Find Food Illinois is a great resource. On the Illinois side, basically, you can go to the website that's listed on this flyer and type in a zip code or a city, and all the food resources within your community will populate.
Wonderful.
So when we're looking at this, it could be, you know, if you're looking for a food pantry to donate to, or if you're looking for food, you'll be able to find that in your local area.
Perfect. Thank
All right,
you.
extension.illinois.edu/HMRS for all info from the Illinois Extension. Emily and Taylor, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having us.
Yeah.